Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus Nashville SC in MLS 2024 Week 19. Getting closer and closer to the end of the season. Getting closer and closer to 14 matches left this season. I know, crazy, right? Because tomorrow, or this weekend, is match 20. Weekend's match 20. Match 21. After that, the final 10 matches, jersey rotation. Then we get to the home stretch, all that. But how we doing, Alex? How we doing, Henry? How we doing? Toronto, Nashville. Tomorrow, Italy plays and Canada plays. Tomorrow could be the best day ever, the worst day ever, or just okay. Who knows? But today, the appetizer of it all, Toronto versus Nashville. Will Toronto get serious? Will they play better than they did on the weekend, or will they do it again? We'll find out. Starting 11 is as follows. Luka Gavran. The back three, Nixon, Gomes, Kevin Long, Raul Petretta. Midfield four, Federico Bernardeschi, Alonso Coelho, Davy Flores, Lorenzo Insigne, Derek Etienne Jr., Matty Longstaff, and Prince Owusu. For Nashville, in goal, we got Joe Willis. The back four, Josh Bauer, Walker Zimmerman, Jack Mayer, Daniel Lovitz. Midfield two, Brian Anunga, Drew Yearwood, Tal Bunbury, Hani Mukhtar, Alex Mawil, and Sam Surridge up top. Seems like it. Oh, by the way, they aren't wearing extravagant outfits. They were wearing training polos. I don't know about you, but that's exactly what they need to do. After a result like the last one, y'all got to come in uniform. All together. No crazy clothes. Y'all coming together at the same time. Preferably, I would have brought them in early. Nobody would have been able to see them. But, yeah, you got 2 out of 3. How we doing, Rafa? 2-0 Nashville? I don't think so. We'll find out, though, but I don't think so. Yeah, Arda Güler, I'd agree. Arda Güler goal, I think, is the goal of the tournament so far. I'd put Badelas in there as well. Shaqiri. That would be great. But let's see here. Table, 25, 26, 27. Well, we'd be under Columbus. We'd be 6th. But I agree with that. But yeah, just under 5th by a point. But Miami and Columbus are playing. See if Miami can help. Probably will be 6th. Well, Columbus win would push somebody down. Probably still be 7th. That's what FotMob says. They may be wrong. I don't know. That's what FotMob says. It's also less than 2 weeks before transfer window opens. Hopefully some homework's being put in place and we don't wait for last minute. Well, there's one thing I got to say that I've been saying for the past about week and a half is Rafa Mata Nunez from the Dominican Republic. Go for him. He can play the 10, he can play the wing, he can play striker. We need at least 2 of those things. You know, we need a 10. We have 2 wing players, but one of them gets hurt all the time and the other always picks up yellow cards. So at some point he's going to have to play. If he ain't playing the 10, there's going to be a good portion of, hey, we bring back Longstaff into that dual 8 role because I think Oso's washed up. But that's just my opinion. Then you move Mata up to the wing instead of Owusu play striker. But hey, at least you have positional versatility especially for a player who is a good player. But probably wouldn't be a DP. I wouldn't think so, at least. Thoughts on Jordi Cortizo? Apparently wanted to go to Chivas, and Chivas probably wanting to sign him. Why would he leave Monterrey? Yeah. It baffles me. I don't know why he'd leave Monterrey. Yeah, Kevin does play a bit too tough, and that bites him in the ass sometimes. But again, and there's a drop-off when he's not playing. But when he is playing, he does play a bit too tough. But again, that's on the referees for calling him tough. I don't like it. I mean, he's a tough player. The referees have to call him what he is. They can't, like, I agree with consistency, but the thing about Kevin Long for me is he's a strong defender. He plays tough, and sometimes, does he lose his head a little bit? Yeah. But when we're passionate, don't we all? Don't we all? Well, I can attest. I do have Irish blood. I can attest. I'm very passionate. I'm not angry. I'm passionate. There's a difference. I can be an asshole, but I'm just passionate. But whatever. It's not 100%, but it's there. Oh, we're wearing white at home again. Jesus Christ. Why? It's not even like they're doing any special numbers thing. Why are we wearing white at home? I swear. I hate that. I legitimately hate that. Like, seriously. White at home. Personally, I know what we should do. Cozy Thompson, Cassius Malula, Sigurd Rosted, Kobe. I think they all could go. Starting 11, Gavron, Petretto, Long, Gomes, Etienne Jr., Davy Flores, Alonso Coelho, Federico Bernardeschi, Lorenzo Insigne, Matty Longstaff, Prince Owusu. As I said, Rafa Mata Nunez. That's actually very realistic, you know. Starting 11 for Nashville, Willis, Lovitz, Marr, Zimmerman, Bauer, Anunga, Yearwood, Muil, Mukhtar, Bunbury, Surge. What's our away kit? I like the Carnival kit that we had last year. That was just a last year thing. Just we never won in it. But we knew about Leon Bailey, but Pinnock, ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, both aren't good, but we go. Rafael Mata Nunez. He plays for Elche, the Elche Cantera. The reserve team of Elche, the Elche Cantera, is where he plays. He also played for Atletico Ottawa, Atletico Madrid B, Almeria B. He's played 6 games for Elche proper, but he also played for Atletico Ottawa. I like it. I think having Davies as captain for Canada, he's a leader. He's a leader. He's a good player. Probably the most meaningful player to the team. I think rightfully so. He's the captain. Nashville's wearing their Johnny Cash kits. So did they choose to do that, or did they do that after we wear white? But yes, he was. British Virgin Islands. You know, I don't understand it, but I don't really understand why he'd leave Europe for Canada or for MLS. But if he is looking to come back to MLS, the move is get Eustachio instead. If Eustaquio's a possibility, I'm okay with Mata Nunez. But that's a backup. That's if the Eustaquio thing doesn't work out, whether he stays in Europe or chooses somebody else. For me, Eustaquio can play a dual 8, but he could play it better than Longstaff. He's not exactly a 10, but he's also not a complete 8. He could do both, which is kind of what we're doing with Oso and Longstaff, which Oso's washed. Longstaff, good defensively, offensively. He's not as good at the 10 portion than the 8 portion, you know? Eustaquio could do both pretty evenly. If you want to go full 10, then Rafa Mata Nunez. But if you're going dual 8, dual 10, Eustaquio. Because Oso's washed. He's done. He's done. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Longstaff, better defensively, not as good offensively. That's my opinion. Plays in Porto. Right now, yes, but it looks like he's about to leave. I would have thought he would have left upwards in Europe, not back to MLS. But, hey, if it shoots Canada in the foot, I really could care less. If it helps Toronto, I really could care less. It's our transfer window from July 1st to September 1st. That's what MLS should do or think about. Yeah, but the transfer window starts 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be July 1st? But I agree with that. It should be a bit longer. It should be to the start of September, which, of course, that's what it is in Europe. So we should be on the same timing as everybody else. But our winter window is so long that they probably took off because of that. See, that's also a problem, is that the winter window goes to like April, you know. We get the short second window. We get the long first window. They get the short winter window. We get the long summer, or we get the long winter window. They get the short one, but I think that's the way it's supposed to work. But you could shave some weeks off the spring window to, I don't think it should go like 5 weeks into the season, which basically is what it does. Like, that's a little bit, like maybe 2 or 3, but 5? No. I mean, good for them. Hopefully it ends out as good as what Bray would have made it. I'm rooting for him, but we'll see. I agree with that. No. Like, I mean, I want Canada to do well, but I grew up with Canada being crap. I mean, TFC wasn't much better, but it's not like Canada, the men, were a world beater, you know? If they were, maybe it would be equal, or maybe even Canada be ahead, but I think most people are club over country, at least to a certain extent, my opinion. The bad thing is they both play at the same time. For me, they basically play at the same time because MLS plays through international breaks for some reason. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Leagues Cup. I forgot. Right. Right. But most times you get to choose. Most times you can't choose, you know? I mean, they don't play on the same. I still watch them on the same day. But Oviedo. I think he'd go to Oviedo first. Or over America. I don't think they're going to trade him to a team that they were better than. That would just be stupid. That would be one of the most blind things you could do. I think Colombia is going to be first in their group. Well, me too. Yeah, I think they're going to be over Brazil. Yes, I agree. Brazil's in trouble. I said that on the predictions. Teams are about to kick off. 24 points this season for TFC, 20 for Nashville. Oh, that would be cool. Going to America is a downgrade. Honestly, yes. For Chiquito Sanchez. If we win today, we would be above 2007's points total. We would just be 1 under 21, 2 under 13, and those would be the next targets. Those targets could be jumped on the weekend if we win tonight. we would be at 30 if we won tonight and on the weekend. Which would put us under 2011, 300 2011 then. Chris Pensov's the referee tonight. He couldn't go to the Portugal national team because he's been playing for Italy his whole career. Now going to the Portuguese league? No, I don't think it's valid either. If he's going to leave, he's going to Saudi, but he's actually playing well. So if he left now, that would be, well, if you're not a Toronto fan, I don't know why you would watch the game. Insigne is Italian. I know. Most people should know. Toronto about to kick off. It was a good show. Fair enough. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Fair. I take away everything I was saying. I renege everything I was saying. It's hot as hell up there, and we're making them wear black. Genius. I just realized. Oh yeah, heat wave. I just realized. My bad. That's probably why they did it. Nothing more, nothing less. You know what? Smart. Force a team to wear black. We're playing dark arts, baby. I mean, we kind of have to after the weekend. Playing forward. And that's going to be a save by Willis. 30 seconds in. Because they know that Nashville has a black away kit. Got it. Perfect. I get it now. I get it now. We have white. They're wearing black. Hard to wear black in a heat wave. Perfect. Now, Chicago, on the other hand, I still don't understand that. Besides, it wasn't even that hot. Or as hot as it was today. Toronto's had most of the possession so far. It's only been a minute, but 82 degrees. Well, Well, it wasn't hot then. It's 82 degrees. For them, that's baking. For me, it's not. But in the general sense, is Johnson bad now? No, he got called up to the USA. That's the difference. But in the general sense, for them, that's baking. For me, no. So I wore a suit in mid-August in Mississippi. If you know about Mississippi weather, especially around the Delta, you know how hot it is in mid-August. And I was wearing a suit. Because I had to. I didn't even take the jacket off. I'm surprised I didn't get swamp ass. 82 is nothing, is my point. For me, 82 is nothing. Is my point. For them, it's something. But I'm sure somebody else made that decision. You're like, you know it's 82 degrees, right? If I was the coach, be like, you know it's 82 degrees, right, Ryan? They shouldn't be wearing red or the black onyx, whatever they have. We should force them to wear their black jerseys. It's 82 degrees. What, you're telling me they can't handle it? Shame. 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 I get it. You're from Mississippi. But they don't understand what. But even during preseason, it's not that hot. I know, because it's January. There's still Dixie Alley, though. But yeah, it's not that hot in January. But it's about as warm as it would be right now. In January. Down there. So you're telling me they can't handle it? Aren't the training kits dark? True. That's exactly what my reaction would be. Don't be a pansy. Don't be a pansy. 4th minute. Besides, we're good enough. We don't need that. Well, not right now, but right now we probably do need some dark arts, but whatever. Apple TV. It's free on Apple TV today, though. Cross in. Huh? And yes, if I was the coach, preseason would always be in Starkville, Mississippi. Hail State, baby. I need somewhere for preseason that has a leach beach, has a sand pit. I'm sure they still have it. Playing forward is Etienne. Well, it's good to see him back. Besides, he has the, what's the called? Rematch clause. 5th minute. TFC, Etienne plays it in. Insigne, shot blocked away by Zimmerman right there. And that'll be a free kick. Boom. It's still pretty warm during the winter, too. They're in Dixie Alley for a reason. That's why it's perfect for preseason. Well, the warmth, not the tornadoes. 6th minute. Good. 5 points in the last 7 matches. They're in a little bit of a rut like they were early season. Well, they find their way out of this one like they did earlier and then had a winning run. There's highs and lows. Lovitz, okay, that's not a foul. I'm going to find some after the game. That's pretty much what I'm going to do, but I'll eat. Don't worry. 7th minute. Maweel. You know, it's kind of wild, though. John Herdman's wearing a black T-shirt. He's wearing a black T-shirt during an 82-degree day. Dude's from England. He shouldn't be able to handle it. If they can, he can't. I mean, he's not the one running, but I'm sure coaching still works up a bit of a sweat, especially if you're passionate. You know, he shouldn't be able to handle it. Uruguay by far, for sure. But yeah, that heat dome is unforgiving, I know. High pressure. That'll be a free kick for Toronto. Pensacola could get a little chilly at night during the spring up until May, then the furnace turns on. Florida's a bit different. It's a bit different. Besides, I think it helps it's on the ocean. You know, the trade winds, the sea breeze probably helps. Especially when it can. Rivers don't have that. Rivers don't have that sort of sea breeze. Suarez and Cavani are old, doesn't mean they're bad. Well, Suarez is there. Cavani isn't, so that tells you something. BVI. A girl broke up with her man, going to a Chris Brown concert, took a suggestive picture with him, trying to shoot her shot at him. That's the Cliff Notes version. That's scummy, I gotta say. I don't know what that girl and the guy's relationship was like, but breaking up with boyfriend to try to shoot a shot at Chris Brown, who, well, has had his history. Who's had his history, let's just put it like that, is something. Let's just put it like that. It's something. But since you want me to talk about it. And Mukhtar's down holding his leg. Cool. Suarez is one of the best strikers of the current era. I'll agree with that. He ain't the best, but he's one of the best. Well, yeah, but his knee's damn near, what's the word? Gone. Yeah, gone. When your knee is gone, it's hard to run. And he barely could run. He was never that pacey in the first place. You see, when your knee is gone, that's the first to go. Dude's going to have arthritis at 60. He's not as screwed up as Rey Mysterio. Speaking of, how does Rey Mysterio do half the shit that he does then? I don't know. Well, he started off badly, got good, then went back to eh. Well, I'm not rooting for injuries. Besides, he hasn't been that good this year anyway. ACL injury. UCL's the elbow. That's Tommy John. That's Tommy John. That's almost everybody in sports nowadays. First one I heard of was Tom Brady, though. Then Bernard Pollard snapped 3 more Patriots UCL or ACLs. Etienne Jr., Insigne. Oh, damn. Get back. Come on, Coelho. And he just got put on skates. Ah, shit. Go! Etienne. Second ball. Come on. Interesting. Right now, but I'd rather it be boring than whatever the hell Saturday was. I'd rather this be boring than whatever the hell Saturday was. You know what's interesting to me is Jason DeVos is in the technical area a lot this game, if you've noticed, because he's a defensive coach, which is obvious because if you watched the last time we played Nashville, we played the most ugly football you could have ever imagined. Which is sad because that Chicago game was even worse. Well, I mean, of course. Well, I mean, they already lost to Nashville once, and they don't have Gary Smith as their coach anymore. No, I think the first one would have been worse. As long as they don't, give up 4 goals. 12-26. 0-0. Bill Manning? Probably. Yeah, I would go there. Yeah, Bill Manning. Get him out now. But right before the transfer window, I'd rather us fly by night than have Bill Manning in there for another transfer window. To be totally honest, I'd rather us fly by night. I'd rather Jason make the decisions. I'd rather John Herdman make the decisions completely than us fly by night. I swear to God, or have Bill Manning up there. I'd rather fly by night. It's 2 weeks to the transfer window. Who do I want to win? The USA. Or not the USA. Crap. Canada. I don't even think the USA is going to win. What? Canada wins, and I want them to win. What was I saying? See, I was thinking about 5 years ago. That's what I was doing. Or Biello was still there. That's what I was doing. It was like, I got myself confused. I crossed the streams. I want Canada to win. I think they're going to win. This isn't 5 years ago. There you go. Ah, hell. My brain is fried. My brain is fried. Oh, God. My brain is fried. Oh. My brain is fried. I don't even know how I did that. I crossed the streams like the Ghostbusters, and I damn near... You don't cross the streams! I want Canada to win. I think they're going to win. There we go. That is my point. I mean, now, well, if we let them win, Greg Berhalter might be able to keep his job. That might be a good thing. Okay, you know what? Thank Girault, because that's who I grew up being a big fan of. Thank Girault. I grew up being a big fan of him. It sucked when he left TFC, but come on. Basically, yeah. I was happy when he came to TFC. I was sad when he left. And then I was happy when he came back. Oh. But pretty much. Like, speaking of, I think I was already talking about this, but that TST when Seba and Girault were playing together for quick goal, man, that was awesome. That was awesome to watch. That felt so good to watch. And they played really well. They both still got it. I knew Girault did. Seba, it's like the team doesn't believe he still got it. Just let him retire here. Come on. We let Victor Vasquez play 3 bleeping games. We let him come back and play 3 bleeping games. And then he goes to India. Seba means more. I love Victor. I do. But we let him be injured all year and play 3 games last year. But we won't let Seba have a retirement tour when he always has shown he still got it. Come on. What? We need a 10 anyway. He could play the 10. He probably would play for $20,000 a day. Or, well, not a day. A year. We wouldn't even have to pay him TAM money. He'd pay for free. Shot over the bar. Let him come back. Jesus. I don't understand it. Like, Victor Vasquez plays 3 games injured, was paid way more than whatever Seba would take, but they won't bring Seba back. No. Makes no sense to me. He just wants to retire here. Let him do it. Let him do it. If we can't get Eustáquio or Rafa Mata Nunez, we should do it. That's my opinion. We should. Let Seba come back and do it. Play here for half a year. What's the worst that could happen? We're already having a better season than last year. Insigne is more of a winger, though. Besides, he's only, 2... How is somebody a respawn of somebody if they're only 2 years younger? Exactly. Like, I want to see him get an ovation at BMO. Like, come on the pitch one more time. I'll even take a 1 day. Like, yeah, and he plays 1 more game, and he gets that ovation. He deserves that. He deserves that. Insigne shot wide. He scores bangers, though. I don't make the rules. Honestly, goal scoring quality-wise, I think Insigne's bangers are better. It's just way more rare. Seba made everything look easy. Insigne pulls some crazy stuff out of his pocket. I think there's... But he barely does it. That's the problem. He barely does it, but, that's the problem. Crew. Crew. Crew's the better team. 0-0 still. But yeah, Xherdan Shaqiri's goal was amazing. Why can't he do that for the Fire? Well, I don't know why I want him to. They're in our conference. But, you know, Xherdan Shaqiri legitimately is the European Ochoa and the outfield Ochoa. Plays well at international tournaments, does not play well anywhere else. Like, you forget about him for 2 years. As soon as that tournament's over, you forget about him for 2 years. And hell, Ochoa's just World Cup. The only reason I don't forget about him is he plays in our backyard. DC United. He just played against us, 3 weeks ago? I agree with that, but who's out there? Who's out there? Oh, wait, we could get... Didn't they say Ike Ubo wants to go back to MLS? Actually, let's go there, yep. Ike Ubo, I think that'll work. There you go. 20th minute. See, this is why I said we should have got Joseph Martinez instead of Montreal, but what do? Clear the ball! And Insigne plays it straight to a Nashville player. Why is a 5'3" guy trying to clear the ball? At least it wasn't a header. Like, why is a 5'3" guy in the box on a corner? Shouldn't he be the last man back? Or the last man forward? I don't know about you, but like, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't cross it straight to his head or have him in the box during a corner or a free kick. Free kick for Toronto. Maybe that's just my opinion, though. I don't know. I think the Oilers are going to 7. I think the Oilers are going to 7. Go Big Ol! Let's go Oilers! Let's go Oilers! Go Big Ol! Go Big Ol! I agree. It's been awesome. Well, damn. That's good for us, though. Not good for the Crew, but it's good for Toronto if we could win. They've gotten old. It's called age. It's called Father Time. Saved by Gavron. Father Time's a cruel mistress. Well, a cruel mister. Yeah, let's go with that. Cruel mister. Not a bad game yet. Well, no. England? That was a bad game. Like, I thought England was supposed to score 5 goals a game. Oh, shit. Coelho, no. That's a Toronto throw. Good. Fair enough. Honestly, at this point, if it ain't Italy, well, that's stupid. Germany legit's probably the real favorite. Germany's probably winning the whole damn thing. They're probably winning the whole damn thing. It's finally coming together for Germany under Nagelsmann. It's coming together. Now, if Italy made the final and pulled to them what they pulled on England, that would be great. But I don't know. Insigne. I said it was going to 7. I never said the Panthers were going to win. I was always backing the Oilers. I was always backing Big Ol. What are you talking about? Then after, like, when they went down 2, I'm like, yeah, the way they're playing, they're probably going to end up losing. And then they started coming back and just flipped everything on its head. And I don't think they're losing in Edmonton. So the Oilers want to give people heart attacks. But you know what? Go Big Ol. Oilers in 7. Quebec City's not in the Stanley Cup right now. What? Yeah, actually, that was a good match. I'm surprised Albania's playing as well as they are. But I guess it's a good thing because Italy won 2-1. So I guess it tells you that Italy was playing a good team. And they won it. They pretty much dominated a good team for most of the match. So, you know what? Can't hurt. Hey, good for Jason Tatum. I don't glaze him like everybody else in St. Louis. Hey, Jason Tatum's a good guy, good player. I don't root for him because, you know, people act like Jason Tatum's the second coming. No, he's not. Jason Tatum couldn't even lace LeBron's shoes, okay? He couldn't even lace Kawhi Leonard's shoes, okay? Good to know. Jason Tatum couldn't even lace Scottie Pippen's shoes, all right? Just leave it at that. Certainly couldn't lace Kobe's and Jordan's. Hell, Jason Tatum couldn't lace DeMar DeRozan's shoes, let alone any of the other names I said. Shot! Past the post, side netting. It works, though, so. Ian Frey scored for Miami. Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome. That was awesome. To Miami Crew 0. Insigne, Bernadeschi, and like right now, Insigne, Bernadeschi, and I honestly, Larea, probably. Like all time, Seba's number 1, Pozuelo's 2nd, Insigne is 3rd. All time. Well, that makes sense. Matty Longstaff. At this point, I don't even know who 3 is. So, yeah, just go ahead. Like, the fact you only have 2 free kick takers, and with all the injuries we have, we probably need a 3rd, and I don't know who the 3rd is. That's not good. I guess it could be Matty, could be Larea. I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, if we're losing, have nobody, might as well. Long plays it forward. Honestly, they're tanking. I could care less. Bruce Brown's gone. They're going to build around Scotty. I don't know who they're going to draft. To tell you the truth, I could care less. The Raptors are going to be crap this season again. I don't see why they wouldn't be. Like, maybe they'll have a little bit more rank to them. Or their luck will turn a little bit because they were very unlucky. But, no. I legitimately could care less. I mean, I can't watch everything, but I enjoyed watching the championship. I'm a Raptors fan, but if I can't watch everything, why would I waste my time watching a team who's completely rebuilding? Maybe when they're in the playoff hunt, sure. But at least there were memes back then. Primo Pasta. There's not even those vibes. There's not even memes vibes. This just sucks. At least there were memes back then in the early 2000s, like Primo Pasta. Oh, and Chris Bosh got 80, not Chris Bosh, Jalen Rose got 81 dropped on his head. And he's still mad about it because if you say it to him, Jalen Rose got 81 dropped on his head. I remember watching that game. Painful. Ha! I say 25. I say 25. That's probably... Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, no, I'm still pissed off about that. He didn't run back at all. Like, dude, when a guy's boring down on you, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to pull out the tactics board for that one. But, hey, when somebody has a buzzing play down the wing, you get into the box as quick as you can to either block a cross or block a passing lane. I don't know about you, but walking all the way back when somebody's just burning their way down the wing, I don't know about you, but that wasn't a smart decision. And, oh, by the way, they got scored on because of it. If you run, guess what? And that's off the post by Wuzu. Shot, Bernadeschi brings it down. Plays down. And that is penalty for Toronto. Bernadeschi pulled down in the box. Penalty for Toronto in the 29th minute. Penalty para Toronto. Yeah, I could see a 74 because MLS players don't get rated well enough except like the two big players on a team. And even then, that's like 83 at best. Yeah, 74. Boom! Yeah, he got horse collared. Got pulled by the neck. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a penalty. Straight on. If you look at that, you're stupid. If you look at that, you're stupid. We need something. Insigne to take. If you look at that, you're stupid. I'm sorry, because you got your shirt pulled. Damn. Probably 80. Bernadeschi, probably 80. Oh, Bernadeschi's going to take. Okay. If you pull somebody's shirt, I don't know about you, but he's going to the Olympic squad. He did not make the Copa squad. He's not good enough, but he'll be at the Olympic squad as over 23 player. At least that's what it looks like. Bernadeschi scored one of his last 3, and the one he scored was right down the middle. Joe Willis is pretty good against penalties, so 30 minutes, 0-0. Come on, Fetty. Get the goal. Toronto's played pretty well, especially compared to the weekend, but can they add a goal to it? Shot! And he puts it over the bar. And he slipped on his ass and put it over the bar. I guess ball don't lie. He slipped as he was letting it go, and he goes all over the bar. Oh, Lord. Well, we're about to lose this game. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as John Terry, but that shouldn't be a ball don't lie. He got pulled. And that'll be a goal kick for Joe Willis. And, well, ain't that something? We're going to allow a goal right now, aren't we? Probably. And that's why we shouldn't. That's why we shouldn't be playing right now. But, you know, whatever. Got to play through international breaks because of that stupid Leagues Cup. There's things about Leagues Cup I like. One of them is the fact we have to play through the Copa. That's just stupid. And Euro. Stupid. How we doing, Mile High? I don't know why he slipped. I couldn't tell you. He just slipped. He slipped. I think everybody agrees that we shouldn't be playing during the Copa. Over the bar by Zimmerman, the header over the bar. Well, tit for tat, I guess. They water the field too much. Well, I mean, yeah, but like some of the ones that matter the most are the ones that got caught up. Or at least one of the ones that mattered the most got called up. Sean Johnson's a pretty damn good goalkeeper. Turns out he's back to what he used to be, or at least closer to it. Matters a lot. He got called up to be the third keeper. He won't even play a game at the Copa, so that sucks. Richie Larea. We played well without him, but it would be nice to actually have him play for more than one game this season. You know, that would be great. I mean, that's a fair call. That's a fair call. That's a fair call, I think. I wouldn't. It sucks. This is what gets him taken away from Berna, but even then, well, is that one that he scored technically the rebound? Or they count that as something different? Because did they count that as a miss and then a score? Shot, goal, goal, Alonso Cuello! Let's go! Alonso Cuello with the rocket! 1-0! Alonso Cuello! That's got to be his first goal, right? I think that's his first goal in MLS or for Toronto. Hold on. I think that's it. Hold on. Let's go. Alonso Coelho, I think it's his first goal ever for the club. Yep, first goal for the club. Not even a can champ goal. Alonso, well, that's the way to get it. Rocket. Bernadeschi lays it back. Alonso with a rocket. Boom. Boom. Near post, just smashes it. In the right place at the right time. Let's go. Well, he is, though. Did you not see the Brazil free kick? Alonso Coelho golazo. Let's go. He can defend. He can hold the ball well, but he can bang one in there, too. Woohoo! 1-0. 35th minute. If you were Jesse Marshall, would your message be to Canada heading into the match tomorrow? What? Wait. Before Josh Bauer crosses it in, cleared. For me, here's my message. If I was Jesse Marsh, I'd be like, what we did to France, we could do that to Argentina. We can run them ragged. The plan is to run them ragged. We could do that. France has way more pace, way more pace, way more positional awareness than Argentina. Argentina's great, don't get me wrong. They play very well, but they do not have the pace. Their best players are older. Their best players are slower. Their best players are more cerebral. Okay? What we did against France. What we can do is do that again. Argentina. We can run them ragged. Put in a 90-minute shift. 90-minute shift is what we have to do. We can be cerebral, but we also run them ragged. What we do is we keep pushing. We push. We push. We push. The more we push, the more the good can come out of it for us. Right? Yeah, I think Orlando is bottom of the conference right now. Nope, they're 14. The Revs still 1 point under you. Still 1 point under you. Yeah, I saw that. 1 point above New England. For me, I'd use the same thing they did against France. Like right now, it's still only 1 point, but what they did against France, I think that's the plan. But you do put in Schaffelberg for Miller. That's my opinion. I'd put Schaffelberg in for Miller because, again, you need to speed the game up, especially against Argentina. If you're Canada and you speed the game up, a woo-zoo and played right to Joe Willis. If you could speed the game up, I don't think Miller's that fast. Schaffelberg is. You can speed the game up. Besides, Schaffelberg did. You know, he did stand up to Messi when they played in Champions Cup. So, you know, speed the game up. I agree with that. Tell him to score goals. Well, if you get the ball into the final third and you can handle the low crosses, shot past the post, it'll get there. It'll get there. It's Argentina, though. A point matters in the group stage. And besides, if you can draw for 90 minutes during the knockouts, which the way I had it, we would be playing them in the knockouts in the semifinals to go straight to penalties for the quarters and semis. So if you could hold a scoreless 180 minutes over them and then win on penalties, shit, that's all that matters. 38th minute. You know, Belize, I didn't expect much out of them. I'm not too surprised of how it went down. I'm not too surprised. Scaloni's better than Marsh. Well, I mean, most coaches at the Copa are better than the CONCACAF coaches. I mean, that doesn't matter. It matters what happens on the pitch. Sometimes you could be a great coach. I mean, look at Pep Guardiola. Look at Pep Guardiola, right? Pep Guardiola is an amazing coach. Shot by Insigne, blocked away, rebound. A woo-zoo over the bar. Oh. look at Pep. He overthinks every Champions League tie. Guess what? He only has one Champions League with Man City. I don't even know if he won. Did he win one with Bayern? Took him a while to win his next one. I think he did win one with Bayern, like right at the start. Then it took him about, it took him 10 years to win another? Because he overthought everything. Point is, you can be a good coach and still get out-tacticked or get outplayed because it's about the players on the pitch. You can give them the message you want them to play. You can give them the tactics you want them to play. Sometimes it just isn't your day. Sometimes it just isn't your day. Sometimes the players on the other team play you perfectly. Even not just tactically, but just on the night, on the pitch. Sometimes they just play you perfectly. That's the simple fact of the situation. Sometimes you just get outplayed. I agree. Exactly. He scored the goal that sealed the place. So, yeah, true. Yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. Owuzu's good enough to be a number 2, but DeAndre Kerr is also a number 2. Like, he's a 2A, 2B type situation, but if they're both starting, it's not. Yeah, we do, as I said, we need a striker. Now, the question is who we go for, but we're still winning 1-0. I mean, I could see why you'd go there. It can happen. I think Mexico will get something done. 2-0 Montreal. No, but they still played their best 11. It wasn't like they just played a B team or even a B-C team. They played their best 11. They put on Mbappe. They took it somewhat seriously. They still couldn't score. 41st minute. Maybe not as serious as Canada, but they took it pretty damn seriously. 2-1 Crew. 2-0 Montreal Red Bulls. Create better players. Grow out better players. That's pretty much all I can say. Get your players. It's hard to get your players in better positions, but you got to have probably better coaching, better development. It's a hard sell, and besides, you don't have the diaspora that a place like the Curacao or Suriname or Jamaica have. That's a downside for y'all. Is you don't have the diaspora that Jamaica or Curacao or Suriname have. And that hurts. That you can't just pick from that and then help the quality get better. I'm going to do 2. One for Italy, Spain, one for Argentina, Canada, and then, of course, one for this game. So 3 in the next, 24 hours? Imagine if Beckham, Gerrard, Cole, and Zlatan play for LA Galaxy at the same time. I mean, you think they would do amazingly, but the tactics, if you take the managers that they had at that point with Zlatan, I don't know. I don't know. If you bring back Siggy Schmid, things might work out. You go with GBS, I don't know if it would. Coaching-wise, if you gave them to Greg Vanney, I think they do just fine. But Greg Vanney wasn't the coach there at that point, so under any of those careers. So I would agree with that. Yes. Also, Netherlands versus Argentina, especially that extra time. But both those games is what I would force them to watch, or have them watch. I shouldn't say force. Have them watch. If I was Jesse Marsh, I would have them watch that second leg of this Champions Cup, and I'd have them watch Netherlands-Argentina. Those are the 2 I'd have them watch. That's what I would do. He just came back from injury, and he had the shits. That's what happened. If, for the uninitiated, Columbus Crew had a heavy diarrhea spell once they got to Pachuca. We don't know why, they just did. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but I did. So, yeah, all of Columbus had the shits in Pachuca. They had the bubble guts. I don't know why. I don't know how. People say Pachuca did it. People say you got to know about Montezuma's revenge. I don't know. My point being, and that's going to be a free kick for Nashville with a minute to go before stoppage time for the half. 1-0 Toronto. They're playing a good game. So far, Toronto's playing a good game. Arguably the game they needed to play. Tough defensively. Got back quickly. Scored a goal. Nice. 45th minute. 1-0 free kick. Mukhtar to take. Long swings it. Cleared by Bernadeschi. Clear it. Sometimes, okay, so we're still not kicking it out of play when need be. Okay, that's great. Oh, so it almost worked out. Okay. Bernadeschi plays it on. Etienne Jr. cleared. True. I don't know if we learned anything because we should have cleared that ball out. Did it almost work out? Not clearing it out? In danger? Maybe. But to me, what they should have done a good bit of times, especially on the weekend, was clear the damn ball while on defense, because there were some moments where they should have just cleared the ball out. Goal kick. And right before that run is where they should have cleared that ball out. But they found a way to make a play out of it. So 2 minutes left in the half. Yes. And one of the worst is Michael Bradley's against Chivas. It still hurts to this day. I don't know how either. Luis Romo still has some good games, really good games, but he has not enough. But when it really matters, he really has some good games. Or the biggest games, he has good games. So that's kind of a bad way to call up players. 47th minute. But the worst penalty in the history of football would be Michael Bradley's against Chivas. Romo's is probably one of the best against Costa Rica. It was probably one of the best. Also, I'd say that first Pozuelo Panenka. Ooh. Oh, amazing. 47th minute. Cleared back. LA Galaxy, LAFC played a match with their best players all time. Who do you have? Ooh. Like, if those players are in their prime, you know what? I'd still say LAFC. Whether it's right now, players playing as they are right now, or in their prime, I think LAFC would win both. And if you also let LAFC have Chivas USA players, I mean, there were some low-key good players in that era too, which Chivas USA technically, the franchise rights were bought by LAFC's franchise group. So technically Chivas USA is LAFC. You could still pull some players from there. Jesse Marsh being one of them, right? Honestly, I think LAFC might just win that. Honestly, whether they need Chivas USA or not, I think they win that. Whether you put them at their primes or they just play them as they are now. Cross in. Header. 48th minute. Mukhtar with a cross. Good block. Clear the ball. Good. Halftime, 1-0. 1-0 Toronto at the half. Alonso Coelho with a goal. A banger for his first ever goal in red, or at least for the main Reds. He did score for TFC too when he was there, but his first main team goal. Beautiful. Makes it 1-0. 45 more minutes to go. Toronto's playing well so far. Can they keep playing this way is the question. Yeah. I mean, when Bale's at his best, you know, I don't know. I could understand. I could make the argument. Bale at his best is better than Zlatan. But how much is Bale at his best? With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. 1-0 Toronto. Good start. Let's play a good half. Let's play a good second half. As it is on the table, by the way, where are we sitting as of now? 6th place. As of now, Toronto is sitting in 6th place with 27 points. So going up. If they win, they go up a place. There we go. Sit tie will be back. 1-0. We're back. Good to hear. I didn't do that. I did buy a Columbia metal bottle. Like red, white, and like red, like there's like flowers-ish. And they're red and blue flyers. Leaves. Fronds, so to speak. Yeah. But no team-wise. But with that being said, stats to half. 13 shots to 4. 4 shots on goal to 0. 240 accurate passes, 89% to 197, 83%, 53% possession to 47% possession. 0 corners to 3, 4 fouls to 4, 13 shots to 4, 4 shots on goal to 0. We got 271 passes to 236 passes, 89% pass accuracy to 83. We got 11 throws to 6, 0 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 1-0. Toronto leads the match. I think they've been the better team. I think Toronto's been the better team tonight. They've been strong. They've played tough. They look like the better team as this match has went on. They've looked like the better team. They've played a tough game. They're being defensively sound. Offensively playing well. They took all the lessons that they were hearing over the weekend or over Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and they've implemented them. Toronto looking good, playing a damn good game. They're playing tough. They're playing with heart. They're showing heart. They're showing fight. They're showing care. They're showing seriousness, grit. They've learned. Seems to me they always need a wake-up call this season. They had a little bit of a downward spiral early in the season, had a 5-game winning run after that downward spiral, had a wake-up call. There you go. Had the wake-up call against Chicago. Look at them now. Or it's early, but again, they're bouncing back. They're building back. It sucks they've had to have 2 wake-up calls, but it's not a perfect team, so you take what you can get. But the fact they've had to have 2 wake-up calls, hopefully this one sticks longer, is my opinion. Hopefully this one sticks longer. Hopefully they don't just fall back and backslide again. Now, do I think they'll go on another 5-6 game winning run? Probably not. There's no Saint Laurent in the middle of it. But you know what? So be it. Arteta ruined Ramsdale's career. I agree with that. Their next fixtures, they play the Red Bulls in New York or in New Jersey on the 22nd. On the weekend, which Red Bulls are really good right now. Atlanta, in Atlanta on June 29th, which Atlanta's got problems and they fired their manager. Toronto might have a good chance there. They already beat Atlanta this year anyway. And, well, at least good for Atlanta. They didn't lose Almada this time. Almada is not on international duty, but Saba is. Bartosz Schließ is. Mosquera's hurt. Tyler Wolff is hurt. Yeah, for now they are. Yep, still are. Luis Abraham, but, you know, have a chance. Toronto versus Orlando in Toronto. Well, we probably know how that one's going to go. Columbus in Columbus, that's probably a loss, but no shame in that. They play Forge, first leg in the Can Champ on the 10th of July. They play Philly in Toronto on July 13th. They play on Wednesday in Miami, or Wednesday, July 17th in Miami. Messi would still be gone, probably. They play on July 20th. Montreal, Toronto on July 20th in MLS in Montreal. Then their Leagues Cup run starts on the 27th of July. Wait, no. No, Messi would be back on the 17th. Halftime's about to... The 14th then Copa, so that would be the first game after. 2 games after Copa for Toronto. Then they go into Leagues Cup after those 2. New York Red Bulls in New York again. They play Pachuca in Toronto, but as the away team. Cincinnati 1, Philadelphia 0. Philadelphia just scored 1-1. Xabi Alonso, easy. Then, after that, if they don't advance in Leagues Cup, they have Houston and Houston. They have Forge, the second leg against Forge on August 27th in Toronto, which that would be after the Leagues Cup. If they go all the way to the final of the Leagues Cup, I think the first game back after that would be the Can Champs semifinal second leg. They would have to push the Houston game back if they make it all the way to the final or to the Final Four. I think they would have to push that. We'll know that by then. August 31st, Toronto versus DC in Toronto. Toronto versus Austin on September 14th in Toronto. Toronto versus Columbus in Toronto on September 18th. Toronto versus Colorado in Colorado on September 21st. September 28th, Toronto versus Chicago in Chicago. Toronto versus the Red Bulls on October 2nd in Toronto. And then finally, October 5th, we play the week before decision day for our final game against Miami in Toronto. As things, no. I agree with that. But Enzo Maresca is the same as well. So we'll see if that fixture list grows, but they would have to get out of the group against Pachuca and New York Red Bulls, and they have to beat Forge. That fixture list could grow by a couple, or if they make the playoffs, which right now, I guess that fixture list would grow. But, yeah, there you go. I mean, there's winnable games there. If they play their best, I mean, they could arguably not lose one of them. Well, Columbus, they probably, we'll see. But they could win all of them if they play their best. They punch above their weight, but, you know. People are sitting in the seats, so people are still sitting in their seats. So they say start a second half, so people are still on the pitch, so doesn't look like a delayed start yet, but we might have a delay in the middle of the half. It's heading that way. They're still going to try to get a couple of minutes in, I think. Did you watch any Euro Cup? Yes. It's heading that way. Let me go to the Weather Network website and let me analyze the radar. As you know I can do. The Weather Network. Came out of nowhere. The stream was kind of fun, the last rain delay. I don't think this will be as long as that one if there is a rain delay. We might have a Helitech rain delay very, very soon. It just seems like a quick pop-up storm, which with how hot it is, maybe it was the diurnal heating. Let me see. Toronto, Ontario, there we go. There's a heat warning right now. Radar, there we go. Yep, it's coming. Doesn't look severe, but teams are going to come out. They'll try to play 10, 15 minutes. I don't exactly know the pace of the storm, but very hot and humid here. Yep, there's a heat warning for a reason. But as I look at the radar, doesn't look severe. It just looks like a pop-up storm that the diurnal heating caused. It is a hefty cell, though. But it looks like it's in Brampton right now, or at least the leading edge of it. Toronto, it looks like it's going to get probably, at the worst, the tip end of that red precipitation reflection. Which, yeah, they're on Lakeshore, so that'll be a little bit more south, the center of the city. Shouldn't take long, though, to get away from the thunder, but, well, there you go. That sucks. Those suck, I gotta say, but doesn't look severe, and there's no warnings on it. There's just a heat warning. So it shouldn't take as long as the Montreal rain delay once they have the rain delay, but it's already dying down, no biggie. Well, that can kind of happen with those diurnal heating storms. They rain out, and then it's not If it was a severe or even a special weather statement, which I think is a squall warning when it comes to y'all, then I'd be more worried. But sometimes there are storms that the diurnal heating storms that pop up, rain themselves out, and then just go away. That might be one of those, which wouldn't surprise me. It either gets worse or rains itself out. So I guess there's still some atmospheric capping over there that stopped it from getting worse. Throw in for Lovitz. Alex Maweel is on for Nashville, but we'll keep an eye on it. Alex Maweel has come on for Nashville, or off for Nashville for Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd has came on for Alex Maweel. Sean Davis is on as well. Sean Davis is on as well. I taught myself. I have an interest in severe weather and hurricanes, and I taught myself pretty much everything you need to know. But went to Mexico, Playa del Carmen when I was 5. What really started was I did watch hurricane coverage in 2004 during that season, but I went to Playa del Carmen when I was 5. And while we were there, Hurricane Emily hit. Category 4 Hurricane Emily. Walking out there, like after it passed, going out there, walking around the city, seeing all the damage just stuck with me. And of course, after you see something like that, you're going to be interested. After you see a moment like that, you're going to be interested in the weather, especially at an age as young as that. So there you go. Which, if you look at the community tab, there's a lot of tropical updates. It's going to be a crazy season. And CONCACAF, Wolff faces the Atlantic Ocean. Probably smart to do tropical updates too. Since I'm a self-professed hurricane expert, might as well. Yeah, Canada's losing first. I'd love to see them draw. They're losing first. Out of the two, here's a shot. Owuzu loses the ball. I don't know. See, Uruguay is the last match for USA, right? I don't think they lose their other two. Surridge plays it wide. That'll be a goal kick. I think. So if Mexico's, I'm going to look at the Copa now. Let's see. Copa schedule. Jump into Copa. There we go. Copa America matches. Here we go. Mexico, Jamaica. Draw, probably. USA, Bolivia. USA win. Venezuela, Mexico. Mexico wins. If Mexico doesn't lose to Jamaica, I think the USA loses first. Yeah. I think USA loses first to Uruguay. Yep. Playing forward, 48th minute. I think the USA is going to lose first, but of course, Canada probably loses before both of them. They got their hardest match first. Probably because they're a play-in team. Sometimes. Well, they could still get a draw, though. I didn't say they would win. I still think Jamaica could draw Mexico, though. They still got some really talented players besides Leon Bailey. Whisper Richards. You got Bobby Reed, Damari Gray, Shamar, Cephas. They got some good players. Don't sleep on Jamaica. It sucks that Leon Bailey's not there. But he never really plays well in a Jamaica shirt anyway, for that matter. So, Owuzu taking on Mar. Still Owuzu. Shot over the bar. Bernadeschi was right there. He could have played the ball. Whatever. Still got a good defense. Probably Mexico over the USA. I don't think USA's beating Uruguay. I don't think Canada's beating Argentina. But if they do, yeah, they're going 3-0. Mexico has probably the easiest group to go 3-0 in. Exactly. I had Italy in my predictions winning. After a first match day and the second match day in Group A and half of it in Group B, Germany. Italy-Germany final. Italy's probably losing. I wouldn't be too mad about it, though. Playing forward. Gavron, that'll be a goal kick, 51st minute. He has Jamaican blood. He didn't pick Jamaica, though. Because if you've noticed, a lot of these diaspora players for Jamaica only start playing for Jamaica when they know they can't play for England. If you've noticed. Foul, free kick for Toronto, if you've noticed. Yeah, but Mexico's not as good as they were a year ago. I mean, France without Mbappe, I think they're going to bottle it. I had a feeling France was going to bottle the tournament somehow. I think that Mbappe injury has something to do with it. He's not out, but he's going to have to wait a bit to get back in. You know? England, they've been milquetoast too, but France was milquetoast with Mbappe. Just imagine what they are without him. England's milquetoast too. Like, they could grind out results. I'm not saying they can't, but especially with France, it hurts not to have Mbappe, but England always bottles it anyway, so. And I had a feeling France was going to bottle it anyway. It's just a hunch. Definitely could see the Mbappe injury having a lot to do with that, though. Okay. Yeah, I would agree with that. England has no defense, no idea how they're favorites. They're trash in the back. I agree, but you also have a midfield of Bellingham, Alexander-Arnold, and Declan Rice, and then a front three of Phil Foden, Harry Kane, Bukayo Saka, which, to be honest, I'm going to say it, Cole Palmer should be starting over Saka. Cole Palmer should be starting over Saka. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Cole Palmer had a better season than Bukayo Saka. He should be starting over Bukayo Saka. I'm going to say it. It doesn't hurt that Cole Palmer was the only reason I had any happiness when it came to Chelsea this year, but, you know, good. And Palmer. I would agree with that. Mihailovic scores for Colorado. Good for him. No, he's going to Madrid. He chose Madrid already. He's going to get what? Unveiled after the tournament. Didn't he also basically just say he's going to Madrid? Didn't he sign already? I agree. I think he's better moving forward than he is defending. I don't think Trent's ever been really a good defender, to be totally honest. Like, he's so good offensively, though, that it was able to hide his defensive struggles. But when he was horrible offensively, well, you saw how the step outside Trent meme began. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a save! Corner. Nope, goal kick for Toronto. 55th minute. Yeah, but that Liverpool team was playing out of their skin in 2019. Agreed. But I honestly think, just like Southgate's system, Alexander-Arnold would be better in the midfield with Arne Slot. I think the way that Liverpool played under Klopp also sort of helped him play wing back more than midfield, but even then they dropped him into midfield a good bit, especially the past 2 seasons. Whether that's because they needed to or injuries, well, that's your decision. But who won the UCL the year I was born? Let's see. 1999-2000 UEFA Champions League. Here we go. Playing forward, that's a save. Let's see. The UCL final, Real Madrid. It was Real Madrid. Wouldn't you know it? Real Madrid. Wouldn't you know it? There you go. Real Madrid. The champions the day I was born was Manchester United because they were still reigning the day I was born. But the year I was born, the team who won that year was Real Madrid. Hala Madrid! Hala Madrid! Just like I was 6 weeks old when Canada won the Gold Cup, I was 5 months old when Real Madrid won the Champions League. Matty Longstaff, what a shot. Over the top. Oh, plays it back. Bernadeschi, Davy. Damn. AC Milan were the UEFA champions the year I was born. Hold on. See yearly champions then. The list of champions. It can't be one of the more recent ones, can it? Let's see. The more recent, the less recent ones. Let's see. See if I can figure this out. AC Milan, 1993-94, 1989-90. That seems like the ones that probably. It's got to be one of those two, right? Or 19 or 88, 89, 89, 90, 95 or 93, 94. It's got to be one of those, right? 58. There you go. Oh, there was no way I could see him win. I wasn't there's that like little portion of time where you're not conscious, as in you don't remember things. It happened. I didn't see it. Either of them, for that matter. You don't really start remembering things till you're about 3 or 4. Now, I remembered at 2.5, but I've always been ahead of the curve. '59th minute. No foul. Okay, Longstaff going forward. Shot, cross. Or that wasn't cross. Etienne Jr. Crossed in. Saved by Willis. Is that Canada's only trophy? The men, yes. The Gold Cup is. Well, no, they did win the 85 CONCACAF Championship, which at that point was a trophy to get to the World Cup in 86. So, no, 2 trophies. But if you go by the people who say World Cup qualifying isn't a trophy, well, I guess they only have 1. To me, if you finish top of a table, you've won a trophy. 2021 World Cup qualifying should count as a trophy. It should be 3. But if you want to use that rationale, they only have 1 trophy. Even though they did win a trophy to get to the 86 World Cup because it was the CONCACAF Cup. Technically, it was World Cup qualifying, so that doesn't count, right? I know you didn't see it happen either, but make things make sense, okay? If the World Cup qualifying top of the group is not a trophy, technically the 85 CONCACAF Cup is not a trophy. Well, technically it is super leader, yes. I mean, they do give you a supporter shield in MLS. They give you a Canadian Premier League shield in the Canadian Premier League. Like, it's an achievement to be the leader of the table, I think, in my opinion. It's an achievement. Like, why are we acting like it's not? Like, I know our system's different, but why are we acting like it's not an achievement? RSL are damn good this year. I agree. They're damn good. Why are we acting like it's not? I'm just saying, why are we acting like it's not? 61st minute, 1-0 Toronto. They're playing well. I wish they could get another goal, but they've pushed forward at times. Well, New York's a good wrestling city. Of course, they're going to have good attendance. I'm not going to be too shocked. 1-0 Dallas. Well, there you go. Minnesota's been good, though. That's 62nd minute. Yeah, if you look at the table, it would be said that RSL is better than TFC this year. Boring second half. As long as we win, I don't care. As long as we win, I do not care. We don't care. Throw in for Toronto, 62nd minute. Just get it done. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy coming on for Insigne. Wait, what? Pardon? What? Pardon? St. Louis is also a wrestling city. They probably will, yes. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy's on for Insigne. Okay. That might not be a good idea. I could figure out what the curse was. 1-0 Austin. No, I think Harry Kane cursed Bayern, but Arsenal just bottled it. But, yeah, I mean, you could also say that. You could say they both got cursed by Prime as well, but I think Harry Kane has more to do with it with Bayern. Longstaff. Bernadeschi plays it through, and that'll go out for a corner. Fair enough. Jader Obrian scored for Austin, not Arsenal. Austin. Went Dallas Galaxy parlay. Well, Dallas has got you at least one. Galaxy's playing well this year, so. Hey, as long as we win. Cross in. Bernadeschi cross blocked away for another corner. Goal kick. Okay, goal kick then. Neuer cursed Bayern. How so? Offside. Okay, yep. Petretta was offside. Wait, how did he curse Bayern, though? Like, I know he got hurt, and I know... I mean, he's gotten complete or better as his healing is completed, but I wouldn't say he's completely washed. But how so? How so? He cursed Bayern. It was Harry Kane. 46 offsides this season for Toronto, most in MLS. Ha! You know what? Well, that's true, but also the referees dropped the ball too. I'll admit it. The referees definitely robbed Bayern. I'm not going to lie. At least of extra time. Even as a Madrid fan, I will admit, the referees robbed Bayern at least of extra time. Shot, goal! Surridge scores! Gets in there and curls it in. 1-1. Sam Surridge. Well, there you go. Some out of nothing. Hani Mukhtar. He was onside. Bernadeschi's defending. Why are they acting like he's offside? That was an amazing goal. Yeah, at least Davey scored. Yeah, that was an amazing goal. 1-1. Can we bounce back? 65th minute. Can Toronto bounce back? Water break. Is there a water break in the second half or first half? Didn't seem like it. Good goal. Can Toronto bounce back? 1-1. That's the classic Mukhtar making some out of nothing, I gotta say. And Toronto kicks off. 1-1. Oh, Lord. Are we really passing back right now? Are we really passing back right now? Now, of all times. Now. Free kick for Toronto. Yes. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Why now? Why now? What would the table look like if Toronto ties? I think they're back to 7th. Let me check. They would be 7th if they tie. 2 points down on the Crew. Which players are passing back? The midfield. Coelho played the long. Long's pushing up a bit, but oh, good. Flores, Davey Flores plays it on and straight to a Nashville player. That'll be a free kick. 67th minute. It's better than last game. Of course, anything's better than last game. Longstaff is inconsistent sometimes. Oh, I don't even... Gomes? Gomes? Still Gomes? Davey Flores plays it to Longstaff. Well, also, Longstaff got hurt a good bit. Matty did. I don't think injuries helped him. And Nashville's almost like Watt on Rice. Here we go. 68th minute. The chances that we missed are going to bite us in the ass. What did you know? Coelho chips it on. Owuzu crosses it. Nobody's there. Or it gets blocked. But Davey Flores picks the ball. Good. Coelho, the goal scorer. 68th minute. I didn't think so, no. Bernadeschi gets through Lovitz. Bernadeschi. Bernadeschi still. Bernadeschi plays it through to Longstaff. Longstaff waits. That's not what you should do. Etienne Jr. Owuzu. Etienne goes down. Goal kick. No penalty. Go Toronto. Yeah, I don't think that was... No, I don't think there was anything there. I don't think there was anything there. There's a little bit of a clip, but I don't think there was anything there. A lot of this team could piss me off sometimes. Bauer, I mean, clips him, but I don't think there's anything to check. Good defense by Bauer, and they play through. Free kick for Toronto. I don't know why. But John Herdman brought him in, so probably thinks he has a free ride. Oh, crap. Second ball. Good, good, good. Go, 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 go. Throw in for Nashville. I mean, he's still, I'd say, about a 74 rated player. 70th minute. He's just very inconsistent sometimes. whenever he feels like he has, what's it called? A foul free kick for Nashville. Yeah, because you pushed him over. And Davy Flores is going to start a fight. Oh, come on, man. Why'd you have to stand over him? Like, why'd you just have to stand over him? What the hell? Yep, we're coming apart. We're coming apart like a freaking cheap suit. Just wait. Hani gets a yellow, and Davy's going to get a yellow. They both get yellows. Fair. But this team's about to come apart like a cheap suit. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Yellow card for Davy Flores. Here we go. Why are you standing over him? He straight just bowled him over, and then he just starts standing over him. What the hell, man? Ah, come on. Prediction for tomorrow's match. Italy versus Spain, probably 3-1 Spain. Argentina versus Canada, I'm going to say 1-0. I think it's going to be late. I think Canada will hold on for most of it. There's just going to be one moment that causes the loss. Both players got a yellow, though. So, but either that fired up the team or that's going to make them fall apart. I hope it's the former, not the latter. I hope it's the former, not the latter. But what do I know? Davy Flores got to keep your cool, man. Like, if he fouled you before, I get it. Dude, he just bowled him over and stood over him for no exact reason. And that's going to be a free kick at the top of the box. Kevin Long gives one up, and here we go. Here we go. Can't let that happen. Hani Mukhtar in a good position. He goes down, and Kevin Long either meant to do that or fouled him just ironically 30 seconds after. I mean, that was barely a touch, but still, though. You can't do that. You can't give them an opportunity that close. Man, Kevin Long, dude. I mean, that was a pretty soft yellow card compared to his others, but Jesus Christ, man. They're already looking to protect Hani at this point. They already are. They already are. You can't do that right then and there. You just can't. Not at the top of the box either. You put him in a bad position as well. Hani Mukhtar looking to score probably, and he probably will. Here comes the fall apart. Lovitz and Mukhtar standing over it. 73rd minute. I agree with that. Canada brings intensity like they did against Belgium and France. Argentina won't know what to do with it. I agree. Free kick chipped. Header saved. Clear the damn ball. Clear it. Jesus Christ. Clear it. Y'all damn near. You lucky. Headed away. Second ball won, but Surridge is right there. Nashville's almost like Watt on rice. We're about to give up another goal. Tyler Boyd. Clear the ball! I don't care where. Just clear the damn thing. Who's being TFC's worst player this match? Oh. Right now, if we allow a goal very soon, it's going to be Davy or Kevin Long just because they set up the situation. Coleman's coming on for Walker Zimmerman. Longstaff has definitely been caught out as well, but there's going to be a couple people to blame if we allow another goal. Longstaff being caught out on the first one. Long and Flores for losing their cool and putting themselves in a bad position. But, you know, what can you do? 75th minute. 15 minutes plus stoppage time. Header. Oh. Get the second ball. Get the second ball. Watch him. Header down. Nixon! What are you doing? Oh my God. Did you learn anything from the Chicago game? Anything? No? '76 minute. Surge. TFC always has a bad half. I wouldn't even say it's a bad half. It's a bad part of the half. Toronto are going ass backwards. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Gomez was suspended for the Chicago game, so couldn't learn anything. Yeah, but I don't. He still could have watched the game film. Besides, I think the shit that he just pulled is probably obviously known by defender not to do. He's one of our better players anyway. He should be playing better. Why isn't Messi playing for Miami? It's called the Copa America, starts tomorrow. Same as Suarez. 77th minute. Toronto is so crap. Toronto is back. Hate being a Toronto fan. Toronto is back. Toronto's crap. That's pretty much the feeling this year, yeah. Shot, goal! Oh, no, it was side netting. I was like, oh, no. It was past the post. My bad. It's still 1-1. It went past the post. Didn't look like it for a couple of seconds there. Mukhtar legitimately is going to make us pay. If it won then, it's going to be... Yeah, because it went behind. You mean Canada-Argentina? I did do the Canada-France game. I will be doing the Canada-Argentina game. Side netting from Hani. Oh, Lord, this game. At least on this channel. Oh, Lord, this game, I swear. I think I'm doing 95% of them, if not all of them, but it's close enough. Good afternoon, night. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Toronto's trying to piss me off, but, I mean, I'll be pissed off in the review if they lose this game, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy. Overall, I'm happy. It isn't just about the football. Free kick for Toronto. And also Copa and Euros are playing. Both Canada and Italy are playing tomorrow, so that works too. But I'm doing good. 79th minute. Prince Owusu's coming off for Kobe Franklin. John! I don't know what he's doing. No striker. No striker. Okay. Like, seriously, you're going to take off Owusu for Kobe Franklin. Are we really going fully defensive? What the hell are we doing? We're at home. And we're going fully defensive. 1-1. Signed Mudryk for free to TFC. I mean, shit, if they would give us him for free, yeah, I mean, why not? 1-1, 80th minute. What are we doing? What are we doing? Kobe Franklin for Prince Owusu. He's not even on yet. Wake up. We're playing down a man. Owusu came off. Good tackle. Yeah, I agree with that. Mudryk is better than Anthony. Jago's about to come on for Nashville whenever he gets a chance. 81st minute. This team is discombobulated ass backwards. Jesus Christ, free kick. No, let him on, please. The board went up once already. Wait, 2 minutes. I'd say... Ooh, I do agree. Portland does have the better Anthony. I'd say Italy, Spain. Throw in for Toronto, 81st minute. 1-1. I don't know what the hell this team is doing, but they legitimately are okay with a draw. Just like they're going to lose because of it. The way they're playing since they got scored on is some of the most pansy-ass football. Aren't you supposed to make a statement right now? Wasn't that the plan? And you take off your striker for a wingback with no striker replacement. John Herdman, what the hell are you doing? And this team didn't learn shit from the Chicago game. They're just not losing. 2-2. Good. Go, 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 go. Kobe, what the hell, man? Free kick for Toronto. Surge gets all over him. And who is 2-2? 82nd minute. This game is painful. Davy Flores. Surge pulls off his wrist tape. Longstaff all alone. Kobe Franklin. Oh, Derek Etienne's playing the 9. That's great. You play a ball straight to frickin' defender, falls to Tal Bunbury. What the hell's going on here? What the hell? RSL 2-1, 2-2 Philly, Cincinnati. Even Philly's better than TFC. Oh, the past couple of years, yeah, but I think that's harsh. 83rd minute. Philip Blunts. 83rd minute. (3-2) Cincinnati. 83rd minute. They always win 1-goal games. Luca Oriano from half field. Oh, look, it's that pest. I affectionately called him that, though. Good player. He's a pest, but he's a good player. Nat. That's actually a good nickname. Yeah, Nat. Header. Past the post. Goal kick for Willis. Goal of the week, probably. Of course they are. Peruvians and Chileans are underestimating Canada. They all are. Shouldn't be doing it, but you all are. So, 84th minute. Chile second. You're delusional. Forster Ajago's coming on, and Amar Sadic is coming on. Drew Yearwood for Forster Ajago. Bunbury for Amar Sadic. I agree with that. Canada's beating Chile. I think they're beating Peru too. 84th minute. Can Canada or Toronto find a goal and not allow another? Can't wait for Tobias time to hit somehow. Go, 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 go. Kobe on the ball. Coelho. Tyler Boyd. Chasing, but it doesn't get there. Pass it back. Good. Well, pass it to open space, but not completely back. But there you go. I don't think so either. If they do, it'll be against Chile. We need We need him. We need Quatamalk. We need him at this point. Probably could still do a job. Striker. Header by Long, a Jago and Long collide. Peru. They either tie or Peru. I don't think Bolivia's picking up anything either. And Derek Etienne Jr. is injured, or he's coming off for treatment at least. Bolivia's not in the same group as Jamaica, though. Musa scores 2-1 Dallas. 87th minute. I just want to take the draw. Let's just get a draw at this point because that's what they're going for. So must be happy about it. Against Panama. No, Panama's a good team. If you think they'll draw against Panama, you're out of your mind. Playing forward. Davis, Sean Davis. Side-to-side ball. '88th minute. Sean Davis. Could have easily drove that into the box, but okay. Well, I agree with that. Yeah, Mexico, USA, and Canada are better than Panama, and I think Jamaica are too, but Jamaica and Panama are a lot closer to each other than the big three. 88th minute. Shot over the bar. DeAndre Kerr's coming on for Derek Etienne Jr., and Cozy Thompson is coming on for Alonso Coelho. 89th minute. Boom, boom, boom. Man, that would be awesome if Canada was in the Copa final. That would be amazing. Playing forward. Goal kick. 89th minute. Yeah, I remember. And Adalberto Carrasquilla as well. Carrasquilla and Christensen. Free kick. I think that's a soft call, but okay. Free kick for Nashville. 2-2 Orlando. Good for them. I think it's a soft call, but okay. Coleman. Getting to the 90th minute. Tyler Boyd. And he just gets into the box. Shot, Surridge. Goal. There's Tobias time. 2-1, Sam Surridge. They let Tyler Boyd get in there, and Sam Surridge gets in there and scores. What the hell are we doing? You stupid! Oh my God! You are a bunch of stupid... Jesus H. Christ! What are we doing? What are we legitimately doing? Kobe, why is he unmarked? And because all we sat back for a draw. Didn't we learn nothing? Nothing. Nothing. You didn't learn shit, didn't you? I saw it coming. This team's a joke. This team is a legitimate joke. Wow. Bill Manning, you are a fraud. John Herdman, you are a motivation. You are a motivation merchant. This team is a joke. Ass backwards. Ass backwards. Juegan los pendejos. We're back to that, aren't we? Juegan los pendejos. Yeah? Get out of here. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Jokes. Man, this team is a joke. Sam Surridge with a brace. Y'all suck. 1-2. John Herdman, it was fun for a half a year. Even less. It's over, man. You are a motivation merchant, sir. This is disgraceful. I agree. Bernadeschi, can he rescue a point? Cross in. No, he can't. No, he cannot. Jokes. Bunch of jokes. They just defend and defend. What are we watching? England. England at least can defend. Kobe Franklin. It would be cool if he got the... Nope, headed away. Petretta, shot. Wide. Sean Johnson. I don't think Sean Johnson would have saved us there. There's some called he was in through. Unmarked. It's a wonder I'm not an alcoholic. This team legitimately should make me one. It's a wonder. Back to 24 points! Yay! Man, Red Bull is going to kill us on the weekend, aren't they? You didn't learn shit, I guess. Actually, you know what? It's already going to be there. I'm not even saving changes. Screw it. I'll check it later. You didn't learn shit. 94th minute. Atlanta win 1-0. They sat back for the draw, which led them to lose the damn game. You were dominating them for 60 minutes, then Longstaff goes to sleep, gets played by Bahani Mukhtar, which if you let him do it, he can still do it. And then what happens? They sit back, start passing backwards as soon as they get the ball off the kickoff, and they just go for the draw. Going for the draw made us lose. You were better all game until you give up a goal, and then you pull. It's like, we're fine with a month. Or a point, not a month. A point. A point. If you really learned something, you'd put your foot on their throat. You didn't learn shit. Honestly, yeah, I agree. And all John Herdman does is talk shit. And he only has one plan. If the plan doesn't work, they look like shit. If the plan works, they look great. It's full time, 2-1. The plan isn't working. I said after the Chicago game, one of two things was going to happen. They would either bounce back or they would fall apart like a cheap suit. Well, guess what's happening? Back down the tubes they go. Hopefully you enjoyed the first half of the season because we hit our high water mark. Like, it's not bad. And Nashville's freaking celebrating like they're on top of the world. It's a win against Toronto. You ain't on top of the world. Shut up. But, hey, good for you. Sam Sturridge saved your ass. And Toronto, well, they did what Toronto does. Let me tell you something. Oh yeah, we need to do well in the transfer market. If we don't, season's over. We could still maybe we could still salvage this. We did earlier in the season when we thought it was absolutely the good start was over. We salvaged it once, we could salvage it again. Here's the thing. You would think a wake-up call like the Chicago game would be enough. You would think that would be enough, right? You would think that would be enough. But no. Well, good for y'all. Yeah, you get to see me suffer. You know what? I'm going to say it. There's only a certain pirate who can save this team. Even John Herdman can't do it. Only a certain pirate can save this team. You know what? I said it last year. You know what? John Herdman can't even do it. Because John Herdman doesn't even have the balls to tell him to F off. And he's the reason why they suck. Let him cook. Well, you ain't. And even if you did, you ain't cooking something good. You ain't cooking something good. You're cooking mac and cheese. It's better than a shit sandwich. It's still mac and cheese. And it's not even the good, like Velveeta or even baked. It's Kraft Dinner mac and cheese. That's what you're making. Wow. You could stir up some boxed mac and cheese. Great. I want more. I want beef Wellington. Beef bleeping Wellington. Give me that. Hell, make me a chicken fried steak, motherfucker. I don't even know if you could do that. I can. I don't know if you can. I can make a chicken fried steak. I don't know if you can, boy. I can. He should be fired tonight. Tonight. Don't even wait. I say it. You know what? Fly by night during the window. Fire him now. The first best time was the middle of last season. The second best time is now. Now. Hey, at least the good news is Keith Pelly fired Sheldon Keefe. So, hey, maybe Keith Pelly has the balls to go and do it. Yeah, that's my luck. I root for two teams to just get popular names. Yay. Yeah, that's a win. Well, no. Well, he got Pozuelo. Okay? He got Pozuelo. I mean, if you look at his whole tenure, he got Pozuelo. I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe. Turns out it was a mirage. Speaking of pirate entendres, it was a mirage. It was like a Dr. Pepper machine in the Sahara Desert. The UAE, he could still be playing in MLS, but oh wait, they traded him for nobody. And then Pozuelo got shipped off out of Miami so they could get Messi. So, you know what? I don't know. So, yeah, Bill Manning got him and got rid of him. Fair enough. Good to get him, bad to get rid of him. Hi. I want to talk about tactics, but there's none to talk about. There's no tactics to talk about because, well, besides the fact they parked the bus. Besides, I don't know. Yeah, this team is a joke. It is. Because he wanted to go to Saudi. Besides, they don't want to pay money for a third DP, or at least that much, because MLSE wants to tighten the purse strings. You know we're under a cap crunch, right? Who parks the bus when it's 1-1? I know, other than John Herdman, Gareth Southgate. That's not good company to be in. Even Jose Mourinho doesn't park the bus at 1-1. Even he doesn't. I pray you're right. I pray this just makes it seem bad, so Italy and Canada go and win tomorrow. I hope you're right. That today had to be bad so I could have the best day ever tomorrow. I hope you're right. Or at least football-wise had to be bad. I hope you're right. You're wrong, but I hope you're right. Because, hey, if you look at everything else but football, Exactly. They threw away a great goal by Coelho. That's the only person I could give props to. Bernadeschi went and slipped like he was John Terry. Matty Longstaff is inconsistent as all hell. There's a reason why I say Coelho and Davey are better as a group. Because John Herdman, Mr. Herdman, Coach Herdman, Matty Longstaff is there because of you. He got a free meal ticket because of you. And sometimes he plays like it. When he plays like the player who used to play in the Premier League, he looks great. When he plays like he doesn't give a shit, well, like, I don't know, Cincinnati, tonight, Saturday, he looks horrible. But he knows you won't drop him because he's here because of you. Maybe deal with that first. Your boy, maybe deal with your boy first. I'd be like, compared to Coelho and Davey, you ain't good enough. And frankly, we need an actual 10, not a dual 8 to play the 10. We need an actual 10. And also, I don't want to hear you're talking. You're washed. You're washed. I don't want to hear you talking either. At least you're a club legend. This guy's a fool. He came here for a meal ticket. And what about those Sunderland boys on TFC 2? They come here for a meal ticket too? No, don't do that to Berna. No. Don't do that to him. No. Owusu, he's still a good backup. Longstaff, you know what? If I was the manager, I'd be like, you know what? I'm getting your ass out of here so I could get Rafa Mata Nunez to actually play the 10. Or I'm getting your ass out of here so I can bring Seba back. Or, because you may look good when you're good, but when you're bad, you're bad. Either play your best or get the hell out. Sit your ass down. Take your ass back to Newcastle or wherever the hell you came from. Man, when you're good, but when you're not, you're not. Either play like you're good or don't. Play like you're worth a shit or not, but I know you're worth a shit. That's the worst part. You are worth shit. You are worth something. That's the problem. Play like it. That's the worst part. When you have the talent, but like, you know what? I'm just going to take a break here. I'm going to step back. Yeah, that's when you pay for it. That's when you pay for it. You have the talent, play like it. This ain't the first time. Cincinnati, mind you. This ain't the first time. You've really started coasting like a guy with senioritis since the Cincinnati game, and I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. Pick your ass up or get out, frankly. Pick it up or get out. Pick your ass up or get out. That's my opinion. Do it. Play like I know how you can or get out. You're not a use to me. And even then, you still don't fit the system, but you're not of use. I didn't say Toronto were better than New York. New York's playing well right now. Oh, good for you. But you know what? But dude's what? In his early mid-20s? And you're retiring now? Wow. Wow. Did the injury do you that bad? That should have been the red flag that he came to Toronto. That should have been the red flag. They're like, oh, I'll play good enough just to get people on my side. Ma che cazzo. Che cavolo. Get your ass out of here, please. Well, Juan Mata's old as shit. But you know what? I'm talking about Rafa Mata Nunez from the DR. Good player. Still honestly is. With that being said, I got more to rant about. I'm going to do it on the video, but that was just a taste. That was just a taste. So with that being said, if you like the stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. And hopefully the Italy and Canada games are wins. That it is the best day ever. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good tomorrow. Have a good evening and have a pleasant tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to say that for the video too. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.